was awesome. Was that awesome? So I see many of you are wearing this beautiful color yellow, right? And I talked to about a couple of you before the service, and I heard a similar thing that went on in my head. Yellow's not my color. So yeah, so I had my special share already prepared, and then I received a notification that said Sunday's color is yellow, and I was like, oh. I said, what? I don't have one piece of clothing that is yellow. And you know, we are studying The Untethered Soul. Many of us are embracing that book. Michael Singer did such a beautiful job in writing it and the energy in it. So I said to myself, what? I don't wear yellow. And then I remembered The Untethered Soul. Step back and observe what your thoughts are. So I did. I stepped back and I saw what I thought. And then I thought, well, I like yellow. I like the sun, and I love lemons, and I love that I can taste the lemonade. So maybe I do like yellow. Except then I realized that was another thought. So I stepped back again and observed the thought. And I said, wow, what's going on here? Well, what was going on is I don't typically think about yellow, so I don't have any thoughts about it. I've been pretty much neutral until something triggered it, right? So, interesting, yellow is the color of the solar plexus, which is the third chakra. And we know that the chakra system is a combination of energy vortexes that actually communicate on the quantum field, so within and without. So the third chakra, right above your belly button, is the solar plexus, and its color is yellow. And when it is not balanced, it brings in the energy of fear and uncertainty. But when it is balanced, brings in the energy of empowerment, knowing who you are, knowing where you're going, where you came from, that sense of certainty. So today, what I want to share is a story, I want to say a couple years ago, but it was longer than a couple years ago. There was a storm brewing out in the Caribbean, and Ron and I had just purchased our first home. We set it up, and I put outdoor furniture, and I was planting these beautiful trees and flowers. And then my neighbor said, why are you planting these trees and flowers today? There's a storm coming, Hurricane 5. I said, what? I don't listen to the news. So I said, Ron, we've got to go take care of whatever we have to take care of. So he quickly went to our business, our design studio, and boarded up the windows and brought sandbags. And I went to Publix and bought the water and food supplies and put gas in the car. I got home and I was having a panic attack, full blown. Typically I don't have panic attacks, but my heart was beating. And I said, what is this? I tried to call Ron, he wasn't answering his phone. So I called my friend James, my mentor. And I said, James, help me. We're having a Hurricane 5 and I'm having a panic attack. What do I do? And he said, now Marya, just take a deep breath, girl. And he said, did you prepare? I said, well, yes, Ron's boarding up the store. Did you get gas? He said. I said, oh, yes, we have gas. Do you have water and food? I said, yes, I went shopping. We have that. He said, did you take all of your precious valuables and put it in a safe place? I said, yes, I did that. And he said, well, and what happened was the panic attack was gone. He's calm. I said, oh. And he said, when you come from a place of certainty within your being, there's no room for fear. You can't feel fear and certainty at the same time. Amen. So key to remember. Simple, simple little thing. So what gets us in the way of fear? I guess my thoughts back then were, I don't know what's going to happen because everybody was frantic. The people in public, like I couldn't believe it. It was crazy. People were rushing to get food and getting you out of the way. It was almost humorous. And what I realized is the collective conscious more we feel sometimes can seep into our energy. And it has and it does. So not only do we want to be aware of our thoughts inside here, but if something triggers you, if you happen to have a little panic or anxiety, step back and see if it is something within your being or from somewhere out there. It's easy to observe it and let it go, and let it go. Well, a few days after that, during the storm, I want to tell you, the electricity went out, and Marya and I had little picnics. It was kind of fun, and I was enjoying the silence of the room. There was no TV, there was no buzzing from the air conditioner. It was amusing me. And then I would stand by the sliding glass door, and I would see the wind, whoosh, whoosh, just blowing like it was doing a dance. It's like a beautiful nature dance. Leaves were blowing, and there were little twigs blowing around, and there was like little flickers of light. I was so amazed. I found myself dancing with the wind. I was just feeling really good about this storm. There was no fear. There was no fear at all. I was just moving with the wind, and it was just really nice. Well, we weathered that storm, and actually, it never was a Hurricane 5. It was just, I think, a 4 and lots of wind. So a couple of days after that storm, James called and said, "How are you doing, Marya? Did you weather the storm?" And I said, "I not only weathered the storm, James, I became one with it." And at that point, I recognized the power was within me. We cannot be in fear and certainty at the same time. So embrace your third chakra, love it, welcome it. Remember when it's not balanced, it could be a fear energy that might not be yours, and when it's balanced, you're in your power. You are the empowered one. And thank you. God bless.